Hey everybody. Today we're going to be going over the ultimate morning routine for high testosterone and performance. This is also the morning routine that helped me double my testosterone in under 4 months. So, if you want similar results, I would definitely copy this routine. Also, don't forget to join my school community. The link is in the bio. It's currently free for all new members. So, if you ever want to ask me questions about anything in specific, go ahead and join. It's free. There's no risk in joining. Anyways, let's jump right into it. So the first thing that we have on the list is going to be waking up to a softer alarm clock sound.
Ah!
Now, as you can see, that should spike the fuck out of my cortisol, all right? So the first thing on this list is going to be waking up with a softer alarm clock. I feel like too many people have just like a really just a fucking scary as alarm clock sound, like the one that I just showed you in that previous clip. I like to use an alarm clock on my phone, like one of the sounds that are like more softer. So I have one that's just like, a nice, calm, warming little like bird chirping music. I don't know, but you guys gotta change your alarm clock because I swear to God, like when I be waking up with like that radar the radar sound from the iPhone, it just scares the fuck out of me. I wake up with my cortisol spiked and I just know I'm not going to have a good day whenever I hear it. The next thing on this list is going to be hydration. Hydration is super important for you, especially right after waking up, since you just had 7 to 9 hours of sleep without water at all. So you're going to be thirsty. But chugging water is not the method. Most people will drink regular, like reverse osmosis or some other type of water and just chug. Now, I know you might feel like you want to chug water because that is a normal human instinct, but the right way to hydrate yourself is going to be to remineralize your body. Now, what do I mean by this? You want to drink water that's actually hydrating. For example, reverse osmosis is definitely the cleanest water that you can get because um it's just the one of the cleanest ways to filter water in general. However, reverse osmosis water also filters out minerals. So you're not really going to get like actual natural electrolytes from reverse osmosis water. So the best thing that I would suggest that you do if you are drinking reverse osmosis water is to remineralize your water with something like Redmond sea salt or Baja Gold sea salt. Sorry, Baja Gold mineral salt. I don't know if there's a difference between mineral or sea salt, but they both have natural electrolytes that are going to help hydrate you. You don't need to be chugging you don't need to be chugging water to rehydrate yourself. Just sip slowly, have some salt, and I promise you are going to be hydrated. I also wanted to add that the best water that you can be drinking, especially after waking up, is going to be spring water, since it's going to be very clean and also have natural electrolytes that will actually um, rehydrate you. This is also the best water to have during a workout. Every time I go to wrestling or jujitsu, I always have spring water with me because it actually makes me feel good and it actually makes me feel hydrated. I don't feel the same way when I'm chugging just reverse osmosis water. However, it is a lot more expensive. So if you are going to drink spring water, use it wisely. And I mean, unless you have a lot of money, then fuck it, just make that your main water source. But I'm not balling like that, so I still drink reverse osmosis water. But whenever I do, I just add a little pinch of what is it called, Baja Gold mineral salt, and I go on with my day. The next thing that we have here is going to be getting sun on your eyelids. The reason why I had to specify eyelids is because some people were giving me shit about saying, "Bro, don't get sun in your eyes. You're gonna go blind." Um, you're a fucking idiot. First of all, like no, don't stare at the sun. Obviously, close your eyes when you do this. What I'm trying to say is get sun on your eyelids. Go outside like this woman right here. Just go fucking stare at the sun with your eyes closed, okay? Eyes closed. Don't fucking open your eyes when you stare at the sun. This one is also probably the habit on this list with the highest return on investment. Getting light on your eyes helps you reset your body's internal clock and be in line with the circadian rhythm. This can help influence your sleep timing, having optimal hormonal health, and your alertness. Having better circadian alignment alongside having optimal sleep is going to maximize your testosterone. This one's also probably going to be the favorite one on my list because the moment after I wake up, I just love going outside in the sun. I like to go out shirtless too because I get that morning sunlight, especially during the summer because it's really warm. I wouldn't really do this as much during the winter because, fucking burn. But anyways, yeah, this should be a staple in your habit. Just give it a go. You're gonna feel fucking amazing. The next one on this list is grounding. Now, grounding is probably gonna have like a more minimal effect on your testosterone and your hormonal health, but it still feels good. You know, um, Obviously, these claims on here saying that it improves sleep, increases energy, reduces inflammation and pain, all these things, they're not necessarily proven, but anecdotal evidence for me myself, I feel like I sleep better whenever I hug a tree or touch the grass. I feel like I have better energy. I just feel better. It increases my mood. So might be placebo, I don't know, but there's no harm in trying it, just fucking do it. It's gonna make you feel good. The next on this list is going to be no phone for 30 minutes after waking up. This one is very important, but I also do have a lot of trouble doing this myself. The reason why you don't want to be looking at your phone for the first 30 minutes of waking up is because you don't want to give your body a super high cortisol spike right after waking up. You kind of want to ease into waking up. If you wake up and go to the morning, take your morning shit like I always do, and you start looking at your phone and doom scrolling on TikTok, you're just gonna give yourself free dopamine and give yourself a high cortisol spike. You don't want to give yourself this free dopamine because it's gonna make you less productive in your day. I've noticed that whenever I wake up in the morning and I go straight to the shitter and start fucking doom scrolling for like 15 minutes, number one, I'm wasting time. Number two, I'm just getting this free dopamine hit, so I feel like less motivated to actually like do something more productive with my day. Of course, it's not gonna make me like not go to wrestling or not go to hit the gym because I've already ingrained it into my head that I'm gonna do that no matter what. But maybe like something out of the ordinary, like recording this video or like trying to get new clients or trying to post a TikTok, yeah, I'm gonna feel like less motivated to do that type of stuff because I already gave myself the free dopamine from all that fucking doom scrolling. So this one is gonna be very important. I would definitely prioritize this. You should be stepping outside right away to go get some morning sunlight to reset your circadian rhythm and to give yourself very minimal dopamine right in the morning as you ease into your day. Now, this is going to be a little bit of kind of bro sciencey, but me personally, and as well as other people that I talk to, they have seen a very good benefit from using butter coffee. Number one, before I talk about putting butter in your coffee, I wanted to make a disclaimer that you should not be having coffee right away after waking up. This is kind of the same reason for no phone for 30 minutes. You don't want to have caffeine right away, because especially coffee, because you're just going to spike your cortisol. You want to wake up more slowly and like have more have a more regulated level of cortisol before while you wake up slowly. So I would highly suggest that you limit your caffeine intake for the first hour, and then after 1 hour of waking up, then go for it. Have your coffee. You might be thinking, why do you put butter in your coffee? And the reason why I do this is because I get energy crashes very easily. If I just have a cup of coffee with no butter in it, I notice that I get this like really high energy spike and then a very low crash. So I'll have my coffee before the gym. I feel pretty good at the gym. Then after the gym, I'm just fucking dead. I feel like shit. Like I just feel like I just killed myself. Putting the butter in my coffee gives me, number one, it gives you more fat, and fat's good for your testosterone. So, but I mean, that's for another video, or if you've watched my past videos, you'll know why fat is good for you. But the fat in the butter helps digest it helps digest the caffeine slower and more steadily. And I don't think this is actually like proven evidence. So this is gonna be like, this is just pure bro science, okay? So don't fucking like try citing other sources about like why this shit doesn't work. This works for me and it works for other people, and I highly suggest that you try it and that you see if it works for you. For me specifically, this works a lot. It gives me more consistent energy through the day, and I don't feel any crashes ever. I just have like high energy throughout the entire day until it hits around 8 o'clock. Then I start to unwind and then I go to sleep. So give this a try, and also let me know if it works for you. But it's worked for me, it's worked for three of my clients, and it's also worked for many other people in this space. The last thing on this list is going to be a shirtless walk. And the reason why you want to be getting a shirtless walk is because you're going to absorb all the vitamin D from the sun into your body on your chest and back, and it's going to be a crazy testosterone boost. For example, every single morning, at least whenever I can, because I got a job and I can't always just fucking be outside shirtless and do all this fuck shit. But whenever available, I go outside, I get the sun, and I just feel great for the rest of the day. It just makes me feel amazing. It's almost like a pre-workout in a way, because I'll go after my coffee, or even while drinking my coffee, I'll just be outside shirtless. I get all the vitamin D from the sun, and then I'll go to the gym and I'll have a crazy fucking lift. I would also say that you can definitely mess around with the timing of this walk because sometimes I'll actually have like breakfast or my pre-workout meal before this walk. So you fill up on all that food and then you go outside and then the walk helps you digest a little better. So definitely mess around with the timing. I've noticed that both can help, but usually after eating, I like to just go straight to the gym because while I'm actually driving, I feel like I'm digesting all that food. So definitely try it out. Mess around with the timing. Let me know how that goes for you. This is also an activity that really helps me get my day going. Like it just gives me a very good like energy boost just from being it also kind of goes in line with like the circadian rhythm. You can like for example, sometimes I'll like walk right in the morning, right after waking up, if I can, because usually I gotta fucking shit in the morning. So I'll usually go outside, get my sunlight, go back inside and fucking shit. But if you're not like me, then you can definitely go on a walk right after waking up as well. And you're just gonna feel amazing. You're gonna reset your circadian rhythm. You're gonna get a steady energy boost from all that vitamin D, and yeah, it's just gonna be great. But yeah, to kind of close off this video, I know not everybody can really do this. There are some mornings where I can't do this routine fully in the way that I say that you should do it because I have a job. Sometimes I have to go in person. I have to go to downtown and do my stupid chud job. But I would definitely suggest everybody try to copy this routine as closely as possible, as closely as you can. For example, like there will be a day where I wake up at like 6:45 a.m. because I have to go to the office, and I work at 8 a.m. So I try to wake up maybe 5 minutes earlier. I have my alarm. I'll step outside right away, get my good circadian rhythm reset, and also hydrate as well. And then I'll ground if I can because usually I'll be like kind of short on time. I have to get ready. So sometimes I will have to skip this. But if you can't get your feet in the soil, at least go touch a tree. Just put your hand on it for like a minute, maybe a little less. And yeah, and while I'm doing this, I won't be on my phone at all. I'll just be getting ready, putting on my clothes, brushing my teeth, everything. I'll pack up my buttered coffee to drink in the office because I obviously can't drink it at home. And as for the shirtless walk, usually I have to skip this unfortunately, but I will go to the office. I will do my morning meetings, drink my coffee and everything. And then once I have some downtime, I'll go downtown to like the park nearby. I'll walk there and I'll walk shirtless. So, even if you have a job like I do, you can definitely implement this routine and it's going to optimize your hormones, optimize your testosterone. So this is definitely something that I would suggest everybody do. I did not mean to put up OBS. Shit, my bad. But yeah, again, this is the ultimate morning routine for high testosterone. Now, if you join my school community, the link is in the description. You can ask me more questions about why these things work even more, and I can give you a better explanation. Or you can also ask for other optimal routines. For example, what's the optimal night routine? What's the optimal like pre-gym routine or post-gym routine? I'll answer all of your questions. My school community is free right now. I highly suggest that everybody joins while it's free. And because, I'm just going to be spitting game in there. So, yeah, like and subscribe and definitely leave a comment with your thoughts on this routine.